I don't know, man. We'll see what happens here. This actually might be a good car for me if I get out of the Lambo and not into something else. It's a super cool thing to see, something you'll probably not get an opportunity to see again. Morning of day 2, Chrysler always does breakfast. This is like Chrysler's day for breakfast, and they give us a press conference, and they generally unveil something. And this year, there's a Jeep over there that's undercover, and we actually saw it driving in last night. So there's some footage of that from earlier, and I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll get over there. I'll listen to the press conference. You guys don't want to hear all that, and then we'll see what it is. I totally lied, like completely 100% lied. I missed the unveiling again. I'm really, really bad at that. Like, it appears that I need to just have the camera rolling the whole time and like delete 10 minutes worth of footage while they talk, because they don't give you any warning whatsoever. They're like, la la la, this and this and this and accessories, and now we're gonna unveil this. So no time to get the camera ready. And honestly, you didn't care anyway. All it was a regular old Jeep Wrangler with a bunch of Mopar accessories on it. So you didn't care. Neither did I. I've been to multiple different places where they've had the C8, and I've honestly never taken the chance to look at it. Every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't really like it. But it's right here, and I figure I should finally get a pretty good look at it. I saw Street Speed's videos. The interior looks pretty cool. And honestly, I'm sitting here looking at it right now. It definitely looks better in person. Still don't know if it's for me, but it's a good looking car. Alright guys, so sitting inside this car, definitely it's a lot more car than I thought it was going to be, especially for 60 grand. The bang for the buck here is going to be astounding. I mean, I can't even get into a decent used Lambo for 100-ish. Well, that's about where you need to be for a 15-year-old used Lambo, and this car for 60 grand it's going to smoke it. I was just truly concerned about the quality and being a Corvette. I don't think you need to be concerned. So I've never been a huge Corvette guy, and I've had a really difficult time getting behind the new mid-engine Vet, but looking at them in person, there's this one here, there's the orange one over there. They're much better looking in person than the pictures that I saw. Immediately I thought they looked like a F430 mixed with an NSX. That was like my immediate thought, and I'm like, well, why wouldn't I just buy one of those cars? Well, because you can't buy either of them for 60 grand. That would probably be the first reason. This car is going to provide a lot of bang for the buck. I'm kind of sort of regretting not ordering one. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but the interior is way better than any Corvette that I've ever seen. The displays, the seats, these seats are, they seriously, they hug you. And you guys know the way I drive. You know I need these. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens here. This actually might be a good car for me if I get out of the Lambo and not into something else. They've got the GT500 locked. I'd love to get inside and actually check out the interior. But this is another car that, for the money, is just going to be crazy. 760 horsepower and a dual clutch. I also dig the carbon fiber wheels. They're not full carbon, but I dig them. Many exciting cars there are left to see. Again, I have a really hard time with static displays. I'm excited about the cars, I appreciate the cars, but I'm so much more animated and have so much more fun when I can drive the cars. and I can't drive these. They're just sitting here stationary. So I do what I can, and I eat all the free food that I can, like Volkswagen. Volkswagen's taking care of us now. This is a car you guys would be lucky to ever see. It's a 1967 Mazda Cosmos Sport. This was the original rotary motor, so all the RX-7s, we have this car to thank for them. And only one of three, possibly three, that were imported into the United States. And just a super cool thing to see, something you'll probably not get an opportunity to see again. To be 100% honest with you, the STI is about the only Subaru I truly get excited about, but they do have a really, really cool display. Theirs is probably like the most intricate display of the whole auto show. And just like last year, they have puppies, so that makes everything better.
The introduction of the most capable, the most adventurous, the best Outback we have ever made. The 2020 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
The elaborate display here is supposed to be Old Faithful, and the guys are I think maybe we're supposed to make the analogy that Subarus are Old Faithful. Anyway, super cool display. Like I said, they have probably the most elaborate display of the whole show, and it's pretty cool to see. This is the whole vlog. Vlog is over. We've got like 2 minutes of puppies. I've been avoiding it. I've been trying not to come over here and look at the Mustang Model X. I mean, Mach E. Just like everybody else, I hate what they're doing. I'm sure the car's amazing. It's going to be quick. It's going to be battery operated, all of that stuff. It's going to be all of those wonderful things, but it's not a Mustang. And they shouldn't have done it. I'm hoping that down the road they're going to change it. I think they might get enough backlash that they change it and just call it the Mach E. But for right now, it's called the Mustang Mach E. And it's like no other Mustang. It's not a Mustang. I like the new Hellcat wide bodies. The only choice you have to make is 4 doors or 2. I like the Challenger. Hey everyone, it's the end of Chicago Auto Show. I'm not done here in Chicago. I think we had a couple things going on. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, both. Not sure yet. You can't even tell I washed it. There's so much salt. I need to take better care of it. Anyway, I don't have a hotel for tonight. I only had the 2 nights. Didn't know if I was going to do something else. I have some stuff coming up in the future. Was supposed to possibly fly down south. That is not happening now. I'm gonna stay in Chicago, so I gotta get another hotel room for tonight. Gonna stay in Chicago, meet some guys tomorrow, maybe another car show. There's a lot to do here still, so yeah, I gotta get a hotel.